Well, hello again. Today is January the 19th, and we're still waiting, trying to try and get the corn off. It just doesn't know when to stop snowing. So I'm in the shop here working, getting some more painting done. Working at getting the badges and the piece for the front lights there, and all the fancy trim. Actually, these are for the 1755. These are for the 1600. So I actually used the. I still had some of the AGCO paint. Clover White's what it's called. And there actually is a little bit of a green tinge to it, hence the name Clover. And I've been doing some looking on the internet and I found something interesting. The 1600 and 1800, 1900 Cockshuts were all painted the yellow. Over there you see on the rims. These are for the 1600. But the badges were the Clover White. I'm not 100% sure why they did that, but that's just the way it is. I thought I was going to get those painted tonight, but they need some sandblasting. This hood's terrible. I can't even begin to sand that out. There's a crease here. It's rusted in there. You can't get in there with sandpaper, so if I'm going to do it, I might as well do it right. And there's a few spots where the badge was rubbing on there from the vibration. This tractor actually sat outside a lot before we built the machinery shed. So that's why it's so rusty. And it was a manure loader too, so that plays a big part. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. This is actually called Cockshut Yellow. And again, that's that PPG paint. Just shines like a new penny. So these are for the 550. So Dad's going to get some new tires put on them. I told him I wanted to paint them before he puts the tires on. That saves me a lot of work, masking it up. I usually get the kids to do it. I don't mask it. Gives them something to do, I guess. And I've been busy. I made these jack stands. I've been going to do this for a few years. I was looking around the junk pile out here and found these old rims and some pipe and some flat bar, and got a little bit of sanding to do on this thing yet. I probably should sandblast it down to bare metal and start over, but I've done quite a bit of body work over the years, and really as long as you get the rust off, there's really no need to. Like I said, I got a bit of sanding to do yet. Dash, I'm taking it apart. A little bit of black trim there where the gauges are. I got the gauges out of them. This all has to be sanded and painted. Got this decal to take off yet and cover that up. See, there's a few bulbs here that burnt out. And if any of you guys can tell me where to get this rubber cap that goes in there that covers that button for the telescoping. I was looking on eBay, on the American eBay, and they're $23, which isn't bad. Probably should get a new steering wheel too. That little rubber cap, $23, which I didn't think was bad, and $26 to ship it here. Now where in the heck do they get this idea that it costs $26 to ship a piece of rubber here to Canada? I don't know what this world's coming to. I know the exchange isn't the greatest, but $26 to ship it here. Unbelievable. And there's just nowhere to get that kind of stuff here. But I'll have to find something. I don't imagine, unless the tractor had a cab on it, they're probably no better at the wrecking yards. So I'm going to tape all the crests up here, and there's one on the ejector pump, and I'll cover this decal up here. Has to be wiped down. I painted the radiator, so I'll cover it up. And these wheel bearings, oh my goodness. They should not sound that dry. So I'm going to pull them apart and see what's going on there before I paint it. Take all the wheel bolts out and clean them up. Got a grease fit in here broke off. I might as well change it before we get going here. I was hoping to have this painted this week, but like I always say, being the stubborn man that I am, I took the wheels off. No big deal. They're pretty heavy when they got those cast hubs in them. And well, this one here, I just let it flop over on the floor. I didn't really let it. Had no choice. I couldn't pry it off and catch it at the same time. So when I got over to the other side here, I kind of leaned on it and pulled it. And again, I couldn't hang on to it. Oh, and look what's behind me, the air compressor. Broke the unloader valve off, which I'm still waiting on to get that fixed. So I've been at a standstill, so I dug out my old portable compressor and I got it hooked with the red air line here. I'm using the tank on that one and then just using the black hose here. I can still do a bit of sanding, but I can't sandblast. It's still too cold outside. So yeah, that's been, well, that happened last Friday, but so I had to order a part, and $70 for that little elbow. Again, had to come from the US. I don't think I have it sitting here. Well, that's what it looks like. Found one on eBay. But yeah, $25 of US, $75 here. Just doesn't make sense. But for this kind of business, I kind of wish I lived in the US, because there's a lot more parts available and a lot more reproduction stuff, and there's a lot of stuff you just can't get here. I think 95% tractors are made in the US or Europe. The only one that I know of built here in Canada is Versatile. But well, it is what it is. Not much you can do about it, except for piss and moan, I guess. But yeah, even the AGCO paint, I don't have a problem with it, but like I said, it's not available here anymore. I'm just trying to use up what I have. So, well, I'll update you when I get the tractor itself painted. Hopefully next week is kind of my goal. So anyway, till next time, thanks for watching.